1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now, the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Chosokabe lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. This is our land. We respect its ways. Our farmers work hard and grow more than other men. But we are master warriors too. Our archers are admired by all. No arrow flies truer than a Chosokabe shaft. Bishamonten, the war god has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Chosokabe clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls! We are the Chosokabe. Until recently, our home province of Tosa was controlled by the Ichijo clan. We are their vassals. The waning popularity of the Ichijo throughout the province, and our own growing influence gave us the means to seize control for ourselves. Now, all that remains is to crush what remains of Ichijo resistance. Once this is done, nothing will prevent the conquest of Shikoku. Our rivals, the Kono, have their eyes on the same prize. They will also vie for control of the island, so the capture of their province, Iyo, must also be a priority. Whilst holding no particular strategic value, control of Iyo will allow us to extend our domain and bring us closer to the mainland of Honshu and its riches. We have as yet no quarrel with the Sogo or Miyoshi clans, but their subjugation or destruction will give us total control of Shikoku and access to resources vital for expansion beyond the shores of Shikoku. The fine horses of Awa will enable us to field superior cavalry, whilst the stone found in Sanuki will make our castles impregnable. Both are excellent trade resources should we choose to negotiate with other clans. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the Shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the Shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
If our daimyo is to become shogun, military ruler of all Japan, we must defeat the current shogunate, the Ashikaga clan, capturing and holding the capital of Kyoto for 4 seasons. At this point, the emperor will declare our clan leader shogun. We can make a bid for the shogunate at any time, although the current incumbent may preemptively attack us if we become too powerful.
Yariashigaru provide.
All armies and fleets have a zone of control, represented by the circle displayed around them. You cannot enter a zone of control unless you are attacking the army within it. A province's castle town, farms, and other agricultural buildings increase both income and food supplies across all your provinces. Farms supply food. This panel shows you information about a general. The daimyo is the leader of our clan, and also a fine general.
Unlike Boashiga.
A daimyo does not have loyalty to the clan he leads. He has honor instead. If he loses honor, this will in turn. This panel enables selection of the arts that, when mastered, will give us an advantage over our rivals. When viewing user interface panels, you will notice a question mark button in their top right-hand corners. This is the Help button. Click on it to open the relevant page. Winning a battle isn't just about greater numbers. The balance of units and the general's ability.
You have chosen to launch an ambush, a sneak attack on a passing enemy army. The usual rules for deployment do not apply here. Our forces can be split between each side of the road to attack the enemy whilst they are in marching order. Although an effective approach, this is not always the best option to take in every situation. The enemy army will not have the opportunity to move their units in any way, so deploy carefully to cause maximum confusion and disorder. A selection group is an easy way to select a unit or group of units by pressing a single key on your keyboard. Create up to 10 selection groups by clicking on the unit or group of units in question and pressing G. However, when grouped, units will not behave as a group until locked into formation. You can do this by clicking on the group formation toggle buttons that appear on the left-hand side of the screen. The run button is used to toggle selected units between running and walking. Running is useful for going somewhere in a hurry, but doing it too much will tire the man out.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours. Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Battle statistics are displayed here, along with a breakdown of the condition of each surviving ship or unit. The button on the right-hand side breaks down the statistics. Entering into diplomacy gives the clan a means to negotiate matters of alliance, war, and trade. When unhappiness becomes too great, the peasants will riot. Factors which may cause a riot are low daimyo honor. An ungarrisoned castle town automatically generates units of samurai retainers and women to defend it if attacked. The clan's family tree, details of the daimyo's heir, and the offices of his commissioners are displayed via the clan management panel, accessed via the dedicated button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. There are 3 ways. If there are problems, agents are recruited directly from a province via the recruitment tab on the review panel. Details of the clan's final ports do not just facilitate trade income, they also enable the construction of naval vessels. Note that ships can also be ordered directly from fleets. Making a trade agreement with another clan automatically opens a sea trade route between us. Our routes are displayed yellow, those of neutral clans are white, and those belonging to enemies are red. Those trade routes that are shared with an enemy clan are yellow.